Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the center position. Such an early part of the season, Doris. Most teams are still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is that it's not just a change on the court. It means new personalities in the locker room, the team playing, team meals. It can be a big change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Connaughton against Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a defensive breakdown there. You can't give Lillard room to take off like that.
Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. He kicks to Middleton. About a minute played so far here in the first. The 9-foot shot, and that one good.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Outside Irving. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Middleton looking it over. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Connaughton against Irving. Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. He's defended by Connaughton. 4 on the clock. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Here's Lillard. After Luka Doncic's bucket, it's good from long range.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Now here's Irving. Back to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Lillard. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's put back in by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Lillard. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
We know that Luke is a three-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mavericks with the rebound. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 6.
Hey, see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Lillard against Doncic. Connaughton with the screen on Doncic. Here's Lillard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Shoots over Lillard. The kick out to Williams. Another 3 for Dallas. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Middleton. He feeds it to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's 13 points for Damian Lillard.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Passes it to Powell. Powell with a screen on Connaughton. Irving can't hit. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Pistons. Doncic against Lillard. Fires for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Lillard against Doncic. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now here's Connaughton. Nothing on the board. Lillard, right side, lets it go with a 3. Here's Lopez, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Connaughton sets a screen for Middleton. Top of the key, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. He dishes it to Powell. And on the way from Irving for three. The rebound by Middleton.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Green taking his time here. Irving from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Here's Irving, following the score by Damian Lillard. Well, Doris, some question is, you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Malik Beasley in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Kleber. Kleber with a screen on Beasley. Irving from long range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Beasley outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And a wide-open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Shoots over Lillard. The shot by Kleber. Wide open. Dallas again missing. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Doncic against Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving dishes to Doncic. Launches it. That shot misses. Bucks leading by 11. Lillard finds Beasley. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams. And for the Mavericks, their shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Williams sends a screen for Doncic. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Lillard outside. Beasley with a clean look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Middleton against Hardaway. And here's Middleton off with the layup.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Releases from the wing and drills it. Middleton's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Middleton against Hardaway. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
It's Crowder on the wing. Portis sets the pick for Crowder. From deep, the three-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 10.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Doncic, again the Mavericks score. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this.
38.
And you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Middleton. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Actually, Kleba is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Kleba's got space. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Now here's Beasley. And there's the pass to Middleton. Crowder, a screen on Hardaway. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and That's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And here is Holmes after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. They get it back. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Doncic.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's laid up and in by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Middleton on the wing. By Hardaway. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Jones checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for Luka Doncic. Middleton hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Jones. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Connaughton against Curry. Connects on the 17-footer.
This guy doesn't need a whole lot of space, right? Seth Curry's so good at finding his window as a pick-and-roll basketball player.
Middleton with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Count that one.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Irving against Beasley. Jones with the screen on Beasley. Here's the lob to the hoop. Crowder with the steal. And Crowder slams it in.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now here's Curry. Passes to Hardaway. Over Middleton. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hardaway. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beasley up top. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Connaughton. Holmes against Portis. Dishes it to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Crowder sets a screen for Beasley. And Jones pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one drops. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Hardaway hits them both.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Now here's Connaughton. Still scoreless. Middleton against Hardaway. And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. For three, Beasley. And again, the Bucks miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Beasley with the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 5. And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
There's a screen. Here's Curry. Dallas again missing. Milwaukee has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Giannis with it, trying to get something going, and Lively pulls it down.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Now Curry. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Connaughton. The dish to Middleton. Down low. Here's Giannis. A shot off that time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for that. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Portis. Puts it up from 7. Hardaway, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Bucks number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. Middleton hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Lillard. Shoots a fader. And it's Doncic missing.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Hardaway against Middleton. Back to Connaughton. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
And just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
Doncic outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
The pass to Middleton. Over Hardaway. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Williams, a screen on Lillard. Here's Doncic. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. Bucks leading by 6. Now here's Connaughton. Scoreless thus far. Lillard outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He's just an electric factory. Lillard is such an amazing athlete.
Green passes to Williams. Hardaway sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Powell. Kicks to Doncic. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Lillard. Back to Middleton. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks trail by 12. Dallas calls timeout. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold, and I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Bucks. On defense, Milwaukee. Doncic outside. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard from outside. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Green, the pass to Irving. Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Williams for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 23.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The pass to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the dunk by Powell.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
1:43 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Crowder. Outside Portis. He dishes it to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Crowder. .114 left now here in the second. Passes it to Connaughton. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Powell. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Lillard outside. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Lillard.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Lillard, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 27.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, the obvious problem is the perimeter defense, and it's not all their fault. Sometimes a team just gets hot, but at the same time, at some point, you have to force shooters to put the ball on the floor and beat you some other way.
It's a conundrum. And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Nuggets out in Denver. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Two elite squads, Ernie. One winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots over Lillard, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Lillard against Doncic. Shoots off the step back, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 31.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
First team foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Connaughton passes to Lillard. Lopez from long range. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Connaughton. And Lillard gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 21 points for Chris Middleton. Doncic against Lillard. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Luka Doncic.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, "Loyalty never fades away." 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Green finds Williams. Green against Middleton. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. That's 36 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Now the pass to Connaughton. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Middleton powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Outside Irving. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Connaughton against Irving. Pass to Lopez. Back to Connaughton. The three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Doncic. From deep three-point land. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Powell dishes to Doncic. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 39.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Moving against Connaughton. Middleton is doubled. Jacks up a 3. And it's Connaughton missing. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Doncic outside. What a shot by Doncic to beat the defense.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Connaughton against Irving. Lillard left side. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 34.
Oh, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Over Lillard. Outside Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. From deep onto the Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Giannis. He has 7. Lillard misses. Mavericks trail by 9. Passes it to Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lillard against Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 46 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Middleton against Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Grant Williams. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Beasley's checked in, and the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Kleber with a screen on Lillard. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Green against Beasley, and stolen by Lillard. Lets the 3 fly, connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 37.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Paul. Doncic feeling it out. 6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he sinks the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 5 now.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Lillard. 37 points for him. Beasley, the pass to Lillard. For the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Lillard against Doncic. Holmes with a screen on Lillard. Here's Doncic. Hits it again. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Outside Crowder. Holmes against Portis. Beasley for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Green against Beasley. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And here's Green outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Lillard outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Outside Hardaway. And they double up Doncic. Holmes lays it up and banks it in. Holmes got his first bucket in this one.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Crowder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think you have to be cautious when guarding Jake Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Jones comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Hardy in for Josh Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Lillard. He's perfect from the line this time.
You love a well-rounded player like Jake Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
Now, here's Doncic. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Hardy, no good. Bucks leading by 20. Feeds it to Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. That's 12 points for Jake Crowder.
I don't think the defense can do much more than that. Jake Crowder just exerting his will as much as his skill.
And here's Hardy. And the pass to Doncic. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our...
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. And it's Holmes off the drive. He gets it in there.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Curry against Connaughton to the paint. Here's Crowder. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. Dallas shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Connaughton against Curry. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Holmes setting the pick for Hardaway. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. Irving dishes to Jones. Kicks to Curry. Williams for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
Antetokounmpo finds Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Passes it to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. For 3, Portis. Offensive rebound. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Irving. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. And Portis throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now, here is Irving. Williams, a screen on Beasley. Irving attacking almost, but it rolls out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that bucket.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Curry against Connaughton. Curry kicks to Hardaway. Screen by Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
And when it comes to the Battle of Los Angeles, DB, is it fair to say this is still a Lakers town first and foremost?
Oh, Kev, I don't think there's any question about that. Now, the Clippers have obviously been much more competitive and better as late, and you have to wonder, what is the influence of the new Clipper Arena? Does that sort of carve their own niche in the greater Los Angeles area?
Josh Green's checked in for Derek Jones. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks leading by 22. Giannis with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Connaughton against Curry. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Green, no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Curry against Connaughton. Here's Portis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. Green passes to Powell. Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Middleton. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. And Doncic throws it down.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Giannis dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Milwaukee. The kick out to Williams. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 10 rebounds. Milwaukee leading by 19. Now Lillard. Portis a screen on Doncic. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Count it. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Doncic against Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Hardaway is subbed in for Josh Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From 13, Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Irving with it. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Middleton finds Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Doncic outside. Baseline J on the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback.
And he can't hit the second. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Now, here's Doncic. Serving a screen on Lillard. Doncic from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Bucks leading by 20. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Floats one up. That one good for 2. Middleton's got 29.
This guy is a silky smooth operator on offense. Middleton can score effectively on all 3 levels.
Kleba with a screen on Connaughton. Irving gets the 14-footer to fall. 20 points for him. And the Bucks, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. There's the pass to Middleton. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Shoots over Lillard, and it's Dallas with another. Bucks shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Pass to Middleton. Back to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. And that one's good from Connaughton.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
So it's the Mavericks now. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Connaughton against Irving. Here's Connaughton. Lillard outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Milwaukee.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Connaughton against Doncic. Connaughton kicks to Lillard. Middleton outside. Shoots over Powell. That one off the back iron and out. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Powell. Now, here's Doncic. 5 on the clock, and they double up Doncic. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we're just having fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving, we were defending, we were having fun, so that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Damian Lillard.